Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at SERC. And in this short session, we're going to be looking at some of the Chartered Management Institute leadership and management and coaching and mentoring programs that we offer here at SERC on a part-time basis. Okay, so really, in terms of the Chartered Management Institute programs, very much focus on your future in terms of developing the skills that you need to lead a successful leadership and management career. And these programs that we're going to take the next couple of minutes to discuss with you will very much aim to develop your skill set. So welcome to SERC. In this short session, we'll be looking at Level 5 in Leadership and Management and Level 5 in Coaching and Mentoring. So SERC, who are we? Over the past 3 years alone, SERC has progressed for over 14,000 people within the local workforce to a Level 2 qualification and over 9,000 between Level 3 and 7, both representing 16% of the total working population in the southeastern region. Our reach in terms of delivery also goes beyond that geographical area, and indeed many candidates attend our courses from much wider afield. So I'm going to just take some time, talk you through the type of programs. What you can see in the video is some of our campuses and indeed some of our provision. So I shall take a few minutes and just let you have a look at that video. So as you can see, we do a range of vocational and practical courses across the 3 main campuses that we offer. Okay, guys, so that gives you a nice flavour of what it is that we're offering here at SERC. So in terms of meeting the team, you can't see my face today, but this is an image of myself, and we have some short videos around Chartered Manager, but these can be found on YouTube. And this is obviously the CMI professional recognition, which is awarded managers and at practicing. They're aimed at practicing or aspiring managers and leaders who are typically accountable to senior managers. Essentially, really, you should be either in or going into a middle management role, and all units are really targeted to upskill and encourage further leadership and management thought and reflective practice. So some roles that you may be in at the minute considering this programme are things such as operations manager, divisional manager, departmental manager, regional manager, or indeed specialist managers. This programme is also ideal for individuals who are aspiring to enter into a leadership and management role. So leadership and management skills, the development of leadership and management skills is essential to the growth of any economy. Better skilled leaders grow faster and stronger businesses, enabling robust and sustainable business growth. Unfortunately, too many managers are accidental. And what we aim to do in SERC is to provide a number of different programs whereby individuals at whatever stage they are at in their career can engage in leadership and management development. And this is also about working with peers and networking, indeed learning how practices evolve within other organisations. So leadership is obviously a key focus of these courses. It's also a key focus around reflective practice and enabling your own practice to develop. Leadership practice never stays still, and it is through experiential learning that often it evolves. And of course, it covers a key range of different aspects, some of which are identified in this slide. The programme is ideal for, as I've said, those who are currently in a middle management role or those who wish to move to a middle management role. So the Level 5 Management and Leadership Programme key focuses are on reflective practice, personal development, and there's a significant impact around business improvement project, driving key return on investment for your own organisation. It's delivered over one semester and through a range of blended and face-to-face learning. I would say in terms of reflective practice, any effective manager needs to be able to reflect on their practice in order to learn from experiential learning and to develop how best to approach certain situations. No leaders achieve in their positions on their own. They require teams behind them. And it is through that empowerment and trust that they can enable themselves to become better and more proficient practitioners. And that really, folks, is where personal development comes into play, because it is through understanding our own personal and professional development in line with strategic objectives, which allows ourselves to grow and develop and ensure also that our organisations grow and develop. The Business Improvement Project is focused very much on yourself conducting an area of significant research aligned to strategic objectives, and from that research then making significant recommendations, which is really focused on the bottom line, and it can be across a whole range of projects, potentially reducing waste, increasing efficiency, streamlining processes, increasing sales, but effectively it should all be driving a key return for your business. So the two key units that you would be doing should you decide to come to SERC and study with us will be Unit 525, which is using reflective practice to inform, to inform personal and professional development, and Unit 524, conducting a management project. When we looked at the management project, really research into approaches to management and leadership can lead to dynamic results. As I said, it's driven against your return on investment. A focus on innovation, product development, performance improvement, change, customer service excellence, strategy, and problem solving are just some of the results you may expect from completing the project. What I can say is from previous candidates who've taken part in this programme, the results can be from something very small, a very minor problem, can be very significant when they're multiplied up over per annum and indeed looking forward into further projections. So without proper research, businesses can stagnate. Without building innovation, without streamlining processes and reducing waste, businesses can become uncompetitive. And the aim of the unit really is for yourselves to conduct the research, which will have an impact on individual and or organisational practice. It's really expected that you will manage the genuine project, and it will be relevant, obviously, to a strategic need. So you're aligning it with strategic objectives. Using reflective practice to inform personal and professional development, this unit really allows the learner to have the opportunity to focus in on what reflective practice is, why you're doing something. So how often do you do it and what do you do it for are key questions that you would ask in reflection. And by consciously analysing your own performance through how you make decisions, how you engage with people, how you communicate with your team, and indeed the wider stakeholder family that is relevant to your organisation, can encourage enhanced reflective practice. And through having enhanced reflection, you can become a more proficient practitioner, which therefore allows you to make better decisions for your business. Okay, so now we're moving on to the level 5 coaching and mentoring programs that we offer in the college. The take up on these programs has increased over a number of years as a number of businesses are really looking at the focus around team and making sure that the team approach is critical to developing people. So key focus around empowerment and trust in building efficient workplaces. The level 5 qualifications in management, coaching and mentoring are designed for practicing middle managers and those aspiring into a senior management role. Very much help you to identify the links between management coaching, mentoring and the achievement of business goals. And that, folks, really encompasses that nobody gets to a place on their own. They get to a place with others, with the support of others. And that is particularly pertinent within the business environment. The level 5 certificate in managing coaching and mentoring really gives you a broader knowledge of management coaching and mentoring skills and focuses on the practice and the management of action learning. So in other words, how it can actually be achieved within the organisation. So the units that you would complete in this programme are 3, Introduction to Management Coaching and Mentoring, using coaching and mentoring skills as a manager, and coaching practice and theory. And this programme is delivered over an evening for 30 weeks throughout the year. And again, this would be delivered through a range of blended and face-to-face learning. So let's look at each of the units individually. So Introduction to Management Coaching and Mentoring unit is a good place to start. It's allowing you to understand what is the practice of management, coaching and mentoring, and what is the significant impact on human resources development and performance. How does it make an impact to organisation well-being and to achieving organisation objectives? A stronger team is a stronger business. So using coaching and mentoring skills as a manager is unit 5016. And throughout this unit, you will learn about the development of skills and the impact of learning styles as a manager engaged in mentoring and coaching. We all do not learn in the same way, and we all do not have the same approach to leadership practice or indeed team practice. So this really focuses in on how different learning styles can impact in terms of mentoring and coaching practice, and also very much looking at strong and robust ethical frameworks to support coaching and mentoring practice. The final unit then, folks, takes you into coaching practice and theory. And this unit is about the development of effective tools and techniques, relationships and interventions to facilitate coaching within the organisation. So this is allowing you to have a look around what type of tools and techniques can be used by yourself and your team in order to deliver more efficient practice. Now, we will conclude in this slide. SERC have also been awarded and approved as a Chartered Manager Assessment Centre, and these are myself in the middle with my 2 colleagues, Tom and James. We are all assessors, and it would be our aim that on completion of any of the CMI programmes that you would look to become a Chartered Manager and thereby enhancing your professional practice and indeed status within the management and leadership profession. That concludes the short presentation with reference to the Level 5 Leadership and Management programmes and the Level 5 Coaching and Mentoring programmes. Should anyone have any questions, please pop some questions in the Q&A area, and I will endeavour to cover off any areas of inquiry. In the meantime, thank you very much for your attention, and we look forward to welcoming you at SERC.